We're obsessed with the grind, but let's be honest, the grind is a lie, or at least it's only one of the scripts. In 2026, the path to $1 million isn't a straight line. It's a chaotic map of luck, leverage, and sometimes total lack of ethics. Whether you're a genetic lottery winner, a digital gambler, or a stealth wealth ghost, your financial destiny is being run by a specific archetype. Today, we're exposing the 12 paths to wealth and showing you which one you're actually walking. 1. The Inheritor, the genetic jackpot. If your bank account wasn't preloaded before you hit puberty, this isn't your lane. The Inheritor didn't hustle, they just arrived. They are the result of a successful birth lottery ticket. While the rest of us are calculating rent, they're deciding which beachfront villa matches their mood. People say it's hard to find motivation when everything is handed to you, but let's be real. Existential dread feels a lot better when you're staring at a sunset from the deck of a yacht. 2. The Average. Joe, the safe bet. This is the slow burn wealth model. Joe follows the 20th century blueprint. Stay in school, get the degree, and climb the corporate ladder one rung at a time. It's not flashy. It involves 40 years of fluorescent lights, beige cubicles, and aggressive 401k contributions. But by 65, the boring path usually lands Joe at a net worth of nearly $2 million. It's not buy an island money, but it's never worry about the bill money. 3. Meme coin millionaire, the digital degenerate. This path belongs to the teenager who YOLO'd their tuition money into a cryptocurrency named after a dog, a frog, or an inside joke. There is no fundamental analysis here. There is only chaos and community sentiment. One day you're eating ramen in your parents' basement. The next, a vertical green candle on a chart turns $500 into $5 million because a billionaire tweeted a meme. This is the modern gold rush, fueled by extreme risk tolerance and a touch of financial madness. It's the dream of skipping the line. However, for every millionaire this path creates, it leaves a trail of thousands of bag holders who lost everything. It is wealth born of volatility, and because it comes fast, it often leaves just as quickly. 4. The Entrepreneur, the Scalable founder. The entrepreneur is someone who would rather starve on their own terms than feast on someone else's. They've survived the graveyard of failed side hustles, dropshipping flops, ghosted agencies, and hoodies that never sold. They live on caffeine and rejection until one idea finally catches fire. Whether it's a niche software or a viral app, their wealth comes from building an asset that can be sold for an 8-figure exit. It's a high-stress gamble, but the prize is total autonomy. 5. The Adult Creator, the Attention Arbitrageur. In the attention economy, this is the highest risk, highest reward play. It's a digital all-in. By monetizing their personal brand on platforms like OnlyFans, the top 1% are out-earning professional athletes from their living rooms. But there is no safety net. If you don't hit the top tier, you've traded your digital privacy for pocket change. It's a ruthless business of branding, engagement, and 24/7 content cycles where attention is the only currency that matters. 6. The NPC, the Stealth Wealth Warrior. The NPC, non-player character, is the most underestimated archetype on this list. They ignore status, fashion, and luxury. They work normal, high-paying jobs, engineers, plumbers, accountants, but they live like students well into their 30s. Every spare dollar is funneled into index funds, real estate, or tax-advantaged accounts. They wear the same clothes, drive the same 10-year-old car, and skip the dopamine-driven spending that traps their peers. While their neighbors are financing a fake rich lifestyle with credit cards and leased German SUVs, the NPC is building a silent empire. By 40, they are often completely retired and debt-free, living a life of total freedom while looking like the most ordinary person in the room. 7. The Strategic Spouse, the Marital Merger. This is one of the oldest wealth-building plays in history. It requires a specific set of skills, charm, patience, and a high tolerance for traditional roles. Whether it's a 23-year-old marrying a 90-year-old billionaire or a strategic social climb, the goal is the same: acquiring wealth via a legal contract. It's not ethical by most standards, and the social stigma is heavy. But from a purely financial standpoint, it's a high-margin acquisition with zero startup capital. 8. The gambler, the high-stakes outlier. The gambler doesn't believe in math. They believe in momentum. This is the person who walks into a casino with $100 and refuses to walk out until it's $1 million. They double down when common sense tells them to run. It's statistically impossible for most, but for the 1 in a million outlier who hits 15 blacks in a row on the roulette wheel, it's an instant life transformation. They don't build wealth. They snatch it from the jaws of probability. Disclaimer: this is not financial advice. Gambling is high risk and leads to devastating losses for the vast majority of participants. 9. The influencer, the viral architect. The influencer turns their personality into a product. It starts with cringe-worthy bedroom videos and ends with 7-figure brand deals. They are the new age salesman, pushing everything from questionable supplements to luxury drop-shipped watches. They don't need a product, they need a following. Once the audience is big enough, they can monetize anything. It's a game of fake it till you make it, until the bank account finally becomes real. 10. The elite, the statistical miracle. This is the one-of-one path. To succeed here, you have to be the best in the world at a specific skill. If you're LeBron James, the market rewards you with $100 million a year. If you're the best at chess or pool, you're still wealthy, but the ceiling is lower. This path depends entirely on the market value of your talent. It's the most meritocratic path, but also the hardest, because there is no room for second place. 11. The high-tier employee, the equity specialist. Unlike the average Joe, the equity specialist doesn't just want a salary, they want a piece of the pie. They join early-stage startups or tech giants and negotiate for stock options. They might work a job, but their wealth comes from the company's valuation exploding. They are the engineers, VPs, and specialized consultants who turn a 10-year career into a $20 million windfall when the company goes public. 12. The investor, the asset collector. The investor is the final boss of the wealth game. They have moved past the stage of earning money and into the stage of owning the systems that make money. They buy businesses they don't run, property they don't live in, and intellectual property they didn't create. Their goal is to own the pipes of the global economy. They collect rent, dividends, and interest while they sleep. This is the most passive form of wealth, but it requires the most discipline to reach. The investor understands that money is a tool to be deployed, not a trophy to be displayed. They don't work for money. They make money work for them until the work itself becomes optional. The truth is, most people use an average Joe mindset to chase meme coin results. That's why frustration grows. You must pick a lane and accept its risks. You can't have NPC safety and entrepreneur upside at the same time. So, which of these 12 paths are you on? And more importantly, is it the one that will take you where you want to go? Drop a comment and tell me which archetype you're doubling down on for 2026. If this breakdown helped you see the game more clearly, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the mechanics of success. I'll see you in the next one.